Here I am at my computer, and we're gonna go into PowerPoint. Multiple ways you can do it. You can come down through your start menu and go P is for PowerPoint, or you could just type PowerPoint right here. And if you use it a lot, then you can right click it and go ahead and pin it to the taskbar. So now I'm using 2019 version, but in my opinion, I've been certified by Microsoft since version 2010. I certified in both 2010 and 2013. I kind of lost interest / lost the point after 2013, since aside from the UI and a few minor tweaks in here which can easily be learned through the internet, it's all the same. You can start a blank presentation, or you can use templates and themes. Say for example I wanted to use a theme, and it has a variety of different themes that you can use, or layout and color, fonts, slide style, and so on. Go with education. Okay, so we'll just pick something from education here. This one jumps out at me is lab safety. So let's go and launch this one. It gives you a description of the generic points of interest. We'll go ahead and create one. Now see, it gives all these beautiful slides that are kind of preload. Okay, so here we are on a blank slide here, and again we're aiming for group presentations, right? Because that's what it's for. Ribbon breakdown. Home's for editing the text, just like every other home inside Office. Insert is for inserting things, pictures, screenshots. I'll cover that in a second. Depth. Design, changing the design of your slides. Transition for transitioning between slides. Animations for animating the objects on the slides. Slideshow for presenting slides. I want to focus this part right here, which is for rehearsing your slideshow timing and recording your slideshow. Reviewing for, spelling, thesaurus. Viewing to change your view of your slideshow as you work on it. Help, and then all your extensions. So new slide, right? So new slide, you can do it one of two ways. You can just new slide, and it'll create. If you do it right click method, it will just create the last slide you created. Alternatively, you can go new slide, and we'll make a to content slide. Because the next point I'm going to talk about is inserting. You can have text on the slide, so little apple, banana, and cherry, and dates. Point is, you can make bullet points. Again, bullet points. We come back to here, and we look at the visual outline. You don't want to read from your slides, right? So when you start making bullet point lists, make just generalized bullet point lists. And I just kind of changed the index of that. That's fine, right? Again, you can use home to, just like in Word, adjust, make bullet points. We'll call embedding. Now this is my favorite part of building PowerPoint, is you have the embedding options. You can embed tables. You can create your own table. So I'm going to create a table that's 10 by 4, right? 10 by 4, and I can embed my own table 10 by 4. Alternatively, if you have a data set in Excel, you can click said data set, copy, and then come back to PowerPoint and paste, and it'll either paste into the table that you've created, alternatively, or it will create a new paste. And the second thing that's most commonly used outside of data is pictures. So you embed a picture. I'll just embed this one barbarian picture that I have, and there you go. So we're embedding pictures. So that's your most basic presentations. My favorite type of embedding is from the web. And how that comes around is embedding online pictures from other sources. So alternatively, you can embed video, and you can embed from either a file on your computer, or you can embed from YouTube. For example, I've got YouTube pulled up right here of our SheetBrain class. So how you would do that is you would click the share button and you would copy the link. Now paste the YouTube link into there and hit search, and it will bring it up. And then you hit insert, and it inserts. and then you can adjust it however you see fit. Okay. Another aspect of PowerPoint you can do is transitions. So we'll say transitions and animations. Transitions, you pick on your slide. You pick your slide on the left, and then you decide how, when presenting, you transition to the new slide. So say I'm going to wipe. So it'll do that when I enter in that slide. I come to this slide and I say shape, right? Or I say reveal. Right, so it reveals into, and you can set your duration. You can have it on mouse click, you can have it on timer. It's all about timing because it's a presentation. In some presentations you only have 3 minutes to present your thesis, whereas other presentations you have unlimited amount of time. Or you have a guest speaker, and the guest speaker comes in and he's going to talk about a really cool thing or topic or subject or whatever that's part of your conference, but they only gave him 45 minutes to talk. So he's got to rehearse, he's got to time, he's got to get his timing down. And part of timing comes with the next 3 points: transition, animation, and slideshow presenting. And we'll go ahead and we'll start our slideshow here. You start the slideshow either by coming up here and hitting one of these buttons here, or you just F5, Shift F5. Great thing about Windows is if you mouse over a tool and it has a hotkey to it, it'll show the hotkey. So just push F5, right? So there we go. And then we have it set to transition on mouse click, so I click the mouse and dot 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 dot. Talk about animations now. So the difference between transition and animation: transition animates from slide to slide. Animations tab animates the objects on the slide. So I'm going to click on the object. In this case it's the list, and I'm going to say float in. So each object will float in on click. And we want to have that one wipe in. Basics. So I'm going to start the slideshow. I'm going to click here. It's going to transition to that slide. Objects are gone because I set it to show up on click. Now you would do this, your audience, to pay attention to what you're doing, what you're talking about. I don't want you to focus on the whole list of food right now. I want you to focus on the apple. And then when I'm done talking about the apple, I give my spiel, bananas. And then I give my spiel, and then I click mouse, cherry, and dates, and then have the picture come up. And then if you find the order doesn't really flow, then you can come over here and change the order. To click on the object and say move it earlier, right? So I want this picture to show up after apples. And then Shift F5. So we're talking about inserting, and then I click that, and then I change the order. See, the picture showed up second, and then bananas. And to get out of the slide presenting, just hit escape. Let's go over it again. You can have it do it to tables too. You can say like random bars, and then this picture here can bounce in, or it can bounce in, and then this one can wheel in. So you can't do it to embedded movies though. So now I'll focus on the biggest thing in my opinion though are these two right here. Most people have to present over the web or send a presentation. Say I have to send a proposal to someone, and here's my proposal. Instead of just sending supporting documents and making it ugly, no offense to those that have to do that, you can send a slideshow and have all the data there, and then send them the supporting documents to support your presentation. But then you can record the slideshow, record it from time, you can rehearse your timing. So see, here's the timing here, and the timer is clicking. And then it stops. It's kind of like lap counting for racing. In conclusion, slideshows can be used for a variety of different ways, from educational to informative to entertainment. It's a visual outline or a visual tool to support an outline. I hope you found this informative. I hope you found this helpful. Again, this is just broad stroke. There's a lot of other nuances to it, but I think I've covered the basics. Go ahead and click that like button if you found this helpful. I will see you in the next one.